Question is, do you even fifth pocket carry? And if you do, what do you fifth pocket carry? This is the Tenable Osprey. I don't know if this ever made production or sales, so this was actually a kind of a giveaway review that was done through the Facebook group. And I think I owed them a review much sooner than now, but you know, better late than never, right? It's easier to ask for forgiveness than to beg for permission. No, beg for forgiveness and ask for permission. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Anyways, here it is. The Tenable Osprey. I looked on the Tenable website. I couldn't find it. There are some other Tenable knives. They're pretty cool. So if you like Concept, I know Concept used to have a budget line. I think they've pretty much like kind of done away with the budget line and brought up the Tenable line, which is really cool. They do have some models like the Wraith Large. And I got a couple of those. Hopefully I'll make some videos on it because the Concept Wraith was just a little too small. But this one's been really carried a lot. It's a Hawkbill. And being in an industry where I am working with wires quite often, you know, being in the technical industry, I'm not an electrician, but I do work with alongside electricians and troubleshooting stuff. So I do find myself cutting cables open. This is perfect. If you're an electrician in the electrical field, you work with wires, cabling, things like that, you know, a Hawkbill is one of the ways to go. Now, as far as like the only EDC, nah, but this is a great fifth pocket. So I do want to compare it to fifth pocket carries. And you can tell it's a little smaller. So we'll start with the dimensions on it. So it is a smaller knife. The tip to tail on the handle is coming in at, you know, all the way to the end there, about 3 3/8. We have a blade about 2 5/16 with an edge of about 2 5/16. So thickness, full steel liners. We have onlay micarta. This one is nicely done. It is blue micarta with the satin. A lot of Tenable. The blue is a stonewash. This one is a satin finish, which is just ideal for me. Stonewash isn't bad. I like satin. Something about a nice satin finish. So it is a little thicker, about a 1/2 inch knife here. Now we'll zero that, and we're at yeah, just over 1/2 inch, 0.5045, with a spine thickness of 0.1325. Now, we didn't even talk about the weight. How could we not talk about the weight? There we go. 2.5 ounces on the nose. And back to the video. Let's get up close and personal with this. Go and get intimate. There's the blade. Nice thumb choil. I found a sharpening choil. The thumb hole with the Tenable logo. It does say Osprey on the blade there. Nice satin finish. It's like T8 on the pocket and on the body with T6, I would guess. On the clip. And yeah, like 8 on the body, 8 on the pivot, and a 6 in the clip. Yeah, that's a 6. Nice and tight. We have a folded spring clip. And it works very well. I mean, it works perfectly. It's deep carry. In and out of the fifth pocket. Easy to grab. Easy to access. Like Concept, it is not a captive pivot. Wah wah. Nice crowning on the spine. There you go. And then a nice, like I said, it's a canvas micarta. There it is. Blade steel. That's a good question. I'm not sure what the blade steel is on this. It is not marked. No, not marked at all. A lot of Tenable knives seem to be using the 14C28N. I want to say that's what this is. If I can find it, I'll put it in the video. We have some milling there for weight reduction in the liners. Steel standoffs. Back flipper. I mean a front flipper. There we go. And it's a liner lock, which of course I love my liner locks. So it's easy to spotty flick. It's easy to front flip. You can get fancy and do the, front flip. But that's about it. Now, as far as size goes, here is the raccoon cub and candy cane. These are my 5th pocket carriers coming out of my case here. These are ones that get used a lot. There's the CJRB. It's a Pyrite Mini, even though it looks like the alt. This is the X-Talk, I think. X-Took. How do you say it? This one's a really, really good one. This is the Kaiser Urban Buoy. Neat little 5th pocket carry. This one is the Trivisa Amazon find. Like 15, 20 bucks or something. A neat little knife. This is the SOG. I forget what that SOG model is, but it's a 5th pocket carry for me. That's for sure. Here's the cub I actually carry, the raccoon cub. That's the one that actually gets carried. This is the Blade HQ Civivi exclusive. I'll find the model name on that. Kaiser Mini Sheepdog. And last but not least is the Little Native. The production run in S30V. Yeah. Those are my typical 5th pocket carries. Get some size with the run-of-the-mill knives. Here's Benchmade Bug Out. Here's your Benchmade Adamus Mini. Let's go Spyderco. Bring a pair of 3. PM2. Gale Bradley 2. the Demco 8020.5. Sharknado or Shark Lock. Sharknado, I like that. Let's go with that. The Hogue Deca 20 CV. And the Titanium Arcade. Actually, there's a couple knives we can't leave out here. The Penguin. And a couple fifth pockets that maybe don't get carried as much. This is the Isanzo Hawkbill. Hey now. The Isanzo clip point. The Concept Wraith. The QSP Mini Penguin. I guess being a concept, it's only fair that maybe we compare it to some other fifth pocket carries here. Should have thought this out a little better. But well, this is a fifth pocket carry for me. The Loki and the Mini Cryo. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the Osprey, I guess the concept version is the exact same size. The concept does have another Hawkbill, which is the Cock Designs KTC3, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, KTC3. Yeah, so if you're going to go apples to apples with concept, these are probably going to be the two comparisons when it comes to the Hawkbill. There you go. The KTC3 and the Osprey. You really can't go wrong with either one of these, especially if you're in that field. I bought two of these and hooked my electrician up with one, and he has beat the crap out of it, and it's awesome to see it being used. So good for him. He loves it. You know, a lot of guys get that, like the Husky or Milwaukee button lock thing. I see that being used a lot, and it just makes sense because the Hawkbill is a very versatile blade. You can use it to cut cable, strip that jacket, get in there, and your, you know, all your Romax and Cat 6, whatever you're doing. And then nice recurved blade is good for doing that round cut. I mean, I highly recommend them. Yep. Of course, it's not going to be my video if we don't bring out Ida. And there we go. Ida to the Osprey. Oh, Ida might win blade line. Yeah, Ida won. There we go. Ida won the blade. It lost the edge and won the handle. The everyday axe. 2 out of 3. And that's going to be about it. So if you like what you saw and you want to see more, give me that YouTube loving. We'll see each other.
I made you a logo.
I love it, buddy. But you got to sign it.
MR Knives, Jack.